Hello and welcome to this lesson in Revit. This is Revit 2025, where I just want to teach you different ways of the creation of the analytical model in Revit structure. All right, now you may want to create your analytical model in Revit structure and also export it to a different software, like maybe it could be eTabs, it could be a Tekla Structural Designer, or indeed, robot structural analysis. So it may be easier for you, for those who are using Revit, to just create the model here, the analytical model, and export it to the software of your choice for analysis and design. All right. Now, I just want to ask all of you, if you like what I'm doing here, make sure that you like my video and also subscribe to my channel, and make sure that you check my website where there are a number of courses in Revit, robot structural analysis, and many others. So check it out. You might be interested in one of the courses there. Right, now this is the model that we want to use as I teach you the different ways of the creation of the analytical model. And if you want to know on how to create this structure, please check the card above. All right, now I just want to mention that from, I think, Revit 2023, they're about, going up to 2024, 2025, the creation of the analytical and the physical element was separated. So if you're using an older version of Revit, you notice that as you create a member, any structural element, the physical and the analytical model will be created at the same time. All right, but changes were made. These things can be created separately, so that for those who just want to focus on the analytical model, you can do that and export to the software of your choice for analysis and design. So now what I'm going to do, if I just go to analytical model right here, you notice that the analytical model is not there. It means that this model was created, just the physical elements were created without the analytical elements. All right, I can confirm that. Let me just go to analytical model, go to visibility graphics, VG on my keyboard, go to analytical model elements. You see that everything is activated here. All right, all the nodes, I'll just activate the nodes. And everything here, apply OK, but you see that there's nothing here. All right. So now there are several ways of how you can create your analytical model. One, you can still create your physical elements just like this, and now later on, associate the the analytical model the analytical elements within the physical elements right here. So all you need to do is to simply go to analyze. Then you see that we have these tools under the analytical structure, analytical model. We have the members, we have the panels, and all these tools that you are seeing here. So if you want to model the analytical element for the column there, the first method is for you to start now like tracing on the physical elements here. All right, so you can simply click on the member, for example. Then I want to, this is an analytical member, I can use start and end point, select on it. All right, now we have these other tools here in Revit 2025. You may not have this one, assisted association. I'm not sure, I can't remember exactly, but I think if you have this one, then you need to click on it, so that, just click on close, so that you should be able to detect the physical element as you create, your analytical element there. You see how it's going to behave. If you're using a version where this one is not available, then you have to do that manually. But I'm going to activate this one, assisted association, and also activate the 3D snapping from there. Then start and end point. Now you notice that if I just zoom in here, maybe let me change this one to wireframe, so that I can snap there in the middle there. Maybe click that point, then go on top there, and click there. You see that it's going to be highlighted in blue. It means that the physical and the analytical element, have been associated. All right, so I can cancel. Now, if I just remove the assisted association, let me do the same on this one. Notice that if I just click that point and let me click that point there, you see that it will not highlight. You have to to associate the two elements manually. All right, that is not the scope of this lesson. If you're using Revit 2025, then this tool is there for you, assisted association, and make sure that you activate it. All right, I'll just undo. All right, and go to analytical to make sure that there's nothing here. Okay, this is the first method. It means that you have to go to each and every element here and start adding the analytical element. Okay, so the other method that you can use, the automated and the quickest method, is for you to convert this one automatically. Of course, you have to go to Analyze, then go to Analytical Automation. Just click there. We have a Dynamo script here, which is there automatically when you just install your software. It will be here. So we have Physical to Analytical for buildings. So you just need to click on it, just like that. Right, then we have it here. So the only thing you need to do is to select. Let me just drag it here, and this one to be somewhere here. Just click on select. Okay, and now select everything here. Right, you are going to see the number of elements selected from there, and that will be the output. Okay, analytical panels, members, and all these. If at all there are any warnings, it will be shown here. Then click on run. Right, so you can see that all these analytical members have been created, and we do not have any warnings here. So everything is created. You can simply cancel there, click outside, then go to analytical model and see that you have all the analytical elements, as you can see from here. Now you can see that we have some nodes here. We can differentiate how you want to view the nodes by just going to Visibility Graphics, type VG on your keyboard, go to filters, then add the filter. By default, you are going to have these two connected analytical nodes, and also maybe unconnected. Where's the unconnected? This one here. All right, so I'll pick this one, hold Control and this one, and click on OK. So these two are added here. So what you can do, you can just change, maybe I'll use the pattern. Just go to the pattern there and change the color of your choice. Maybe for this one, which is the first one is unconnected, I'm going to change the color to red. All right, then click on OK. And the other one, which is connected, I can click there and change this one, the color maybe to green, so that I can differentiate which nodes are connected and which ones are not. It's important to do this so that you are able to see how you have created your analytical model. Now let me go back to VG filters. Okay, maybe I need to change the lines. So let me pick the line. I'll change this one to red. Okay, for the panels I can use the pattern, but for linear elements, just use this other option. Then change this one and change it to lines. Then the color, change it to green. Okay, apply. Okay, so now you can see that those nodes which are not connected, like this one, you see green, and maybe you may want to move this one up, the beams. If you wanted to attach there, you can do that. All right, so this is the fastest method that you can use, but you can as well model one by one, as I explained when I just started this lesson. Okay, so now let me show you the other method whereby you just have to model your analytical elements from the beginning, from nothing, from scratch. You can start modeling the analytical elements. All right, so I'll just start a new project by going to new and go to project. I'll go to browse, and I'll just use template here. I'll use structural analysis default template. Click on open and click on OK. All right, so this is a new project. Now I'll just change the units. This is an imperial template, so just type UN on my keyboard. Then the length, I'll click there and change to millimeters. I just want to use millimeters right here. Then click on OK. Now I'll just create a few grids here. So I'll just go to structure or architecture, doesn't matter. Then grid. Then I can just have maybe about a number of grids here, maybe just 3. And in the other direction, I can have a few grids here, maybe up to somewhere here. All right, now I can counter check south elevation. You see that I just have level 1 and level 2. So this is okay. I'm going to open level 2 so that I can start modeling my structure. And what I'm just modeling are the analytical elements. All right, so this is level 2. So I'll open level 2 right here, and I can start modeling from here. So if you're not interested in the physical element in Revit, and you don't want the physical element because you have to go to analysis software, design the members, you have to make decisions while in a structural analysis software. So you may just want to model the analytical elements here and export to the software of your choice. So to do that, of course, you just have to go to analyze. Then we have members, the panels, and all these. So I can start with the members. Maybe I want to start with the columns here. Maybe say still column. Make sure that you counter check here. Make sure that you are on this option here because you want to deal with the columns. Pick that option here. All right, now you need to come here and make sure that you select the structure material. So if this is a steel column, so maybe I'll just click there, and maybe let me just close this one. Just click at the end there once. All right, double click there. All right, then maybe let me search for steel. Okay, maybe I want to use this one here. I can open. So we have the structure material there. Then the structure row, just click there and make sure that this is the column. All right. Then the section type, as a starting point, you can pick a section type, but you know that when you go to your analysis software, you can, design and analyze the actual, section types that you want. So maybe for a start, I want to pick maybe W8 by 10, just an example, and it's right there. So now I can start modeling from here. Okay, I can just click. You see it will not be visible here, but I can make it visible if I want later on. We have that one and this one. Maybe let me also have some more elements here. All right, then I'll escape from my keyboard, go to my 3D view for this other project, and you see that I have those elements. All right, now if I pick these, you see that it has all the properties that I specified for these columns. All right, now if I want to add the beams here, again, it's still the same with self-explanatory. I can go to member there. Now I need to change, maybe the material is the same, but I want to change this one to maybe to the beam, right, somewhere here. And the section type, again, you can choose the one that you want. Maybe let me pick the same one, just like that. And you need to change now to this other option so that you can pick, maybe the top ones like that, one point to the other, and you can have your beams like that. Okay, escape once, and you can continue until you finish all your beams. All right, so now let me also model maybe some, a floor and also, some walls right here. Now I'm just demonstrating here. You can do whatever you want. So for the walls and also the floors, you can use these two options. The first option, you can use it for the floors or the panels. The second option, panel by extrusion, you can use it for the walls. So let me start with the walls there. And the material, again, of course, this is concrete. So maybe I can search for concrete. All right. I can search for concrete. Maybe I want this one as my material. We have it right there. Then structural, make sure that maybe this is a wall. Pick the wall there. The thickness, specify it. Maybe I want a 150 millimeter wall or maybe 200. It's up to you. Then analyze as Revit. We have several options here. Lateral, Revit, you can choose the option that you want. So from here, you can now, it will even give you the height. You can specify the height there, but maybe this is the height that I want for my walls. So I'll just start it from here, although I know there is a column there, still column, but I'll still continue up to somewhere there. Go back to my 3D view and you see that you have the panels. Now, I'm going to change the, the visual style here by using some options here, which you are going to see. Let me first of all add the panel here, which is the floor. I'll go to level 2. It's still the same thing here. You just need to go to analyze, then go to panel. I'll use this option here, change the material from here. And I want to use concrete, maybe this option, and click on OK. Now, don't forget to change the structure row here. Maybe I want the floor as the structure row. Then this one, maybe I also want 200. Okay, then I'll leave it analyze as gravity. And now you can go to rectangle or any other option to just help you sketch the boundaries. Maybe just like that. Then click on finish, go to your 3D view. You see that you have it like this. Now, let me just use I'll just go to visibility graphics VG. So to create a filter, all I need to do is to simply go to filters there. All right, then I'll simply click on new. All right, then from here you can just click on new here, and I'll just click create a wall filter, then click on OK. We have it right here. Then we are going to pick analytical panels as the category there. Then from this option, from the filter rules, make sure that you pick the structural row here, and the structural row, make sure that it's equals and it's equal to the wall. All right, then apply. So you see it's created. Then I'll select this one again and duplicate it, and I'll select on it and rename this one as maybe floor. Okay, for the other one, and click on OK. So it will still be analytical panel. Then the structure row, I'll change this one to the floor and click on apply and OK. Now I'll click on add and add the floor and also the wall right here and click on OK. So we have these two options here. All right, now let me just click OK. What I'm trying to do here is to just color the panels and also the floor so that you're able to identify easily. I'll also add the nodes here so that we can see our structure properly. So I'll go to VG and go to filters. Maybe let me add some more. I think I need to add the connected, hot control, and the unconnected. Then click on OK so that we can see our structure. So for this one, I'm just going to use the surface this time, and I'll change this one. Maybe I want this one to be maybe that color there. Then click on OK. Then I'll go to the floor, this one here. I'll pick a different color, go to solid, and for the actual color, let me just pick maybe yellow, right? Then OK. Then for these other ones, I think I also need, I'll use the lines for these. For the unconnected, I'll use the same colors that I used last time. Unconnected, I want to make it red, so it gives me a warning, as a warning to say that something is not connected. Then for these other ones, I'll pick a line, and the color, I'll use green and apply OK. Apply OK. Let's see what we get. As you can see, we have the colors, the yellow ones. Now I can't differentiate properly because yellow and orange, these are the colors are too close. Maybe let me go back to VG here. I can change maybe this one, this color, maybe let me change it to blue so that the difference can be there. Apply OK, and here we are. Right, okay, the color is there. All right, as you can see, so you know the issue of colors. Maybe let me change to green. Okay, apply OK. All right, perfect. So this one where you can easily differentiate the colors now. All right, so as you can see, this is how you can create your analytical model. And now if you want, you can convert this one to the physical, model. Again, you can just go to analytical automation. There you can use this one, analytical to physical, select everything, and now all the members will be there. So this is how you can use Revit 2025 to, to work around, the analytical elements and also the physical elements.